depends on where you are. I'm just sitting here and it's late night, and then I was thinking about something, and then I said, let me share this with my network. Uh, so today I had a very great discussion with some new people. I meet them, and then we were discussing on some social problems, for example, why some people are homeless in very rich countries. I'm based in Europe, in Germany, and when I go to the capital, to Berlin, and then I see many people are homeless, and then I'm wondering why these people are really homeless, despite there is social protection, government is helping, but again, they get no support. So what really is the issue? What I don't understand. Then to some extent, I think this is to personal behavior. To personal behavior means this they already get support. Maybe they are just misusing the resources, or maybe they are not able to manage their finances in a better way. Uh, but during our conversation, then the person suggested something different or said something different that was very new for me, and she said that these people are the people who do not get enough protection. For example, they are doing some business and they are taking some risk, and then they fail, but uh, lastly there is no one to help me. For example, they get an illness and they cannot go to work, and then they get fired, and also they have an apartment to rent, and also food. Their children should go to schools and they have to pay for them. So but when they are fired and they are already in debt, and uh, they cannot pay their payments. So this is a very big risk for them, and then finally they hand to the streets and become usually homeless, or and become useless, as I said. So despite that, so I'm really wondering that why it should be like this. Is it really to personal, again, to personal behavior, especially uh, everyone relationship with the money, and not caring about the money, not having a budget, not saving the money, not investing the money, and not trying to get promotion. Really, for some people, it is just they take some business or some shocks in their lifetime, some illness, they lose someone, and then again they cannot raise up. So these are the two side of the stories, and I really don't know how to judge in this section. But then again, I went to the here I have my computer, and then I wrote a question to ChatGPT, and I said rich people have a lot of support and resources, and they can easily take risks and succeed, but poor people can hardly take risk and they lose something. It would be very costly for them because they do not have setback opportunity. So how should poor people take risk and succeed? So you're a rich person, you have some money, you have some land, you have good network, you have good expertise, and then you take a risk. And if you fail, then you can sit back, and then you will not drown. But for some people, for most of the people who are in the middle class or in the lower class, taking a risk will be very deadly for them. So it will lead them to the streets. But again, the chat GPT answer was very satisfying for me. And it says it is true that people with greater resources and wealthy may have more opportunities to take risks and succeed, but that doesn't mean that the individual from lower socioeconomic backgrounds are unable to take risks and achieve success. So here, ChatGPT has suggested two very great ways. And the first one is one way for people with limited resources to take risks and succeed is to start small and gradually build their way up rather than risking everything they have on one big venture. They can start by taking small risks and learning from their experiences. They can also seek out mentors or advisors who can provide guidance and support as they navigate the challenges of entrepreneurship or investing. This is a great uh, suggestion because if we would like to take uh, uh, if we would like to succeed, we should not take it for granted that it will happen in 1 week or in 1 month, and I should have everything, yeah, as other people, because for everyone it takes a lot of time, and it starts from somewhere, from somewhere maybe very small, and then it will goes up. So if you are poor, this is a good suggestion. You should do it small, okay? It doesn't matter if you do not have that fancy big car or that great mansion, great police, big police. So you have to uh, start small and then learn from the process and also ask other people to help you. And the second suggestion is, or the another approach to seek out is get an education and training in areas where they would like to take risks with the advent of online courses and free education resources. So uh, to avoid very deadly risk is to get an education. So, but this is not very specific to what I want to say. It can also be a good approach that you get an education in some field or in some expertise, and then you can get a good job, and then you can save some money, and then you can maybe invest. So this is a great opportunity that we are living in the era of internet, and most of the things are for free. Actually, everything is for free because we can Google them, we can search them in YouTube, even in social media. Uh, so it is now easier than ever for people to learn new skills and gain knowledge. With this knowledge, they can make more informed decisions and take calculated risks that have higher chance of success. So this again something, even sometimes we calculate our risk to the highest extent, but then something comes out of really out of balance, out of what we think. So it says finally it is important for people to understand that failure is a natural part of taking risk, and that is not a reflection of their worth as a person. They should be prepared to learn from their mistakes and use these experiences and opportunities to grow and improve with persistence and determination. Anyone can take risks and succeed regardless of their starting point. So let me conclude this live video. I was wondering what leads people to the streets without home, without family, without good food and good life. I thought this is personal behavior, and I am told 99% that can be right. But again, I meet one lady who said that despite of not having protection, or maybe facing some shocks in life, uh, then they lose everything and there is no one to help them again. That's why they led to the streets and become homeless and become jobless and anything. Yeah, she said an example that someone becomes sick or have an excuse and then cannot go to the job, then the company fires him or her. So then, yeah, he or she cannot manage the outcome of that, or the consequence of that. So that's why they lead to the streets. So, but again, I would like to suggest we have to have a good personal behavior and good relationship with the money. You many people when they get a job, they are so much excited. They say we want this car, we will have this house. But I think first we have to budget and we have to select uh, a level that we want to save this much money, or I want to buy this property or this asset, and then after some time, for example, if I'm now jobless and then I get one good job, I should not be very much excited and start competition or just uh, immediately increase the standards of my living. Instead, I have to uh, try to stay in this level for some time. Suppose I'm jobless and I have no income, I manage it. I cut my expenses, I don't go outside too much, I don't eat expensive food, and also I don't spend a lot of money on entertainment and luxuries items. So when you get a job, let's continue this for some time, okay? For some time, just live below your means. Suppose you do not have a job, or you have a job with very little income. So I don't want to say that we should put ourselves in pain for an uncertain future, but there's something we have to be careful and we have to manage it based on our own situation. So then I'm sure, for example, if I continue this behavior for 1 year or 2 years, then after 2 years, I'm able to upgrade all my life, upgrade my lifestyle, and I can buy good assets, and then I will become financially independent. So it was my thoughts, and then I said, let me share it with my network, with my small network. I hope this help you, and these strategies are very proven. However, there were some controversial because blaming the person for not having right decision, and also blaming out the outside factors like the company, like the government, and many other things, to not having enough protection and being too much liberal and a lot of competition. And when you fall down, then no one is there to pick you up, and again some people kick you again, okay, to be level to the ground. So, but again, I believe that personal behavior and mindset plays a very good role, not only in the area of finance, but in every area of our life. So, best of luck, and see you for see you until our next live or maybe video.